following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
All right, welcome in to another fantastic edition of Mornings on Main Street on this June 24th, 2022. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway camera. I will tell you, though, if you were headed I-40 East to Cookville, right past the Lebanon exit, it's backed up to one lane. It's getting pretty bad out there. I don't know if there's a wreck, but there's a lot of police activity going on. So be careful when you come that way this morning. As far as the weather, well, weather brought to you by our good friends over at 50 Ford, a Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. They're a proud partner with the All of Us Research Program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website. Join allofus.org/50Ford. Our pick city of the day is none other than Dixon, Tennessee. Right now, 67 degrees outside. It is mostly pleasant this morning. It's not bad at all. But later today, high about 92. Tonight, it was going to be clear, low sky, low about 68. Really nice last night. Winds light and variable. I mean, when you hear that, you got to smile. So, Dixon, Tennessee, salute to you, our good friends over there. All right, welcome into the show, buddy. Hey, well, good to see you on this show. We got a lot planned for you today. I mean, if you've read the social media, all the accolades this show is getting, it's pretty cool. It's pretty next level awesomeness. So we got our Cooking for Dummies segment. We got our Pet of the Week, and we got Nashville icon and musician Les Kerr will join us at 7:15. He's got a big show taking place tonight out in Bellevue. If you are a Nashville native, you know who Les Kerr is. He's just one of the best and a great musician and been in Nashville and so good. We've all seen him play. So it's an honor to have Les on the show this morning at 7:15. All right, let's bring in our good friend, the intern, as we do every morning. Intern, congratulations. Hey. You made another list. You were on the Hollywood Reporter Hot 10 for 2022. Not bad, man.
Hey, man, finally they recognized me.
You're getting some nice little accolades out there. That's pretty good for you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I started breakdancing recently.
Okay.
So I just do that a lot, like a coin drop.
Yeah, man.
So I
one
think
day
that's
you're going to
me.
be fat and overweight and have bad posture like myself and can't sit in the chair properly. So look forward to that.
Honestly, I'm definitely planning to be overweight when I'm older. So.
Okay, good. It's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm pumped about it.
So yesterday I went to the Ric Flair press conference.
Yeah.
And he's got his final match on July 31st. And he's 73 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he said one of the concerns during the event will be his pacemaker, but if it comes unplugged, he'll plug it back in. And that he's going to take his blood thinners and he couldn't get out of the chair to stand. I mean, it was
maybe just sit this one out.
I don't the thirst for the one more time. I don't know how this is going to work, man. I hope it's fine. Everybody's a good time. But seeing this, he's 73. I mean, he's been through a lot in his life.
A lot. Have you seen that 30 for 30 on ESPN about him?
Fantastic.
It is great.
Great guy.
Absolutely.
Sports entertainment. Great guy.
It does make you think, though, when you are done watching it, how is he still kicking?
Yes. He survived a plane crash.
I mean,
he's all that stuff in the ring. And now, but my thing was watching him get out of the chair to talk to Mike Keith was there yesterday. So
ooh, the boy
hosting the event. So
my hero.
See him do that was, I don't know, man. But they've moved to Municipal Auditorium, and which is really cool because for all of us Nashvilleians, that's a really kind of an iconic spot for us. A lot of concerts.
Who's he
there?
Who's he wrestling?
They don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
Some guy from Parts Unknown. That's really weird, man.
They may just get a random guy. I mean, he's got to lose. There's no way there's no way the other guy can win.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So it was just a weird thing, but I hope they sell 1,000 tickets or 10,000 tickets.
Yeah,
and it's a great night for everybody. It's just one of those like, eesh.
Can we get a Ric Flair woo real quick?
I will not do that.
I refuse.
Everybody yesterday was doing Then I watched the news last night, which I was bored, and they're all doing it there too. All the anchors are, and I was like,
grow up, Peter Pan.
Yeah, grow up indeed.
Jeez.
Right? Come on. All right, let's get you the headlines to Main Street Nashville, the latest, the e-edition, delivered right to your inbox every weekday. We talked about the weather. It's going to be hot today. Look at this story. All right, a good Samaritan gives a cop a ride during a pursuit. This story just had me laughing this morning. I don't know why, but a cop chasing somebody and some dude driving by says, "Hey, hop in. We'll go get him." Here we go.
A cop in foot pursuit of a suspect got some help just as he was losing track of him.
Hey, go pick a right.
Hey, do you have a mask for this Uber?
I appreciate it.
A good Samaritan gave him a lift in his car. It happened in White Settlement, Texas. Police say 2 officers responded to reports of a stolen car. But when they tried to make a traffic stop, the suspect ran away. They started to chase him, but one officer fell behind in the pursuit.
Shocker.
Should have got that cardio in.
That's when a concerned citizen driving by offered him a ride to catch up.
Hey, man, you look slow. Hop in.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was like,
it wasn't a long drive, but by the time that officer caught up to the other one, the suspect was on the ground getting handcuffed.
It's like, please leave 5 stars.
They called for backup to help complete the arrest. The suspect was charged with 4 counts, and the car was returned to its owner, according to authorities.
Man, got him.
And police expressed gratitude for help from the public to fight crime in their community.
Right, exactly. Especially when it starts off this way, you know.
Right. Good Samaritan. So I don't know. It's not. If you're an officer, are you embarrassed? I don't. That somebody you got to ride with somebody. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I don't know if I want that to be national news, but I mean, why didn't he just drive his own car?
Go back, try to get it. That's just a weird thing. Hey, all right. So you and me, we got a road trip. Sumner County Fair starts Tuesday in Gallatin.
Ooh.
The smell of popcorn, cotton candy, roasting peanuts.
I like cake, but I only want it funneled.
Oh my goodness. Good. It's good to have those. We need to go out there and check that out.
I'm down. Do you like Ferris wheels?
I do not.
I do not either. I feel like you either love them or hate them. And I don't like them.
I don't know. I mean, I like fair. It's a lot of fun. Other things are great. I just want to go on those rides because
sketchy.
Yes, I was going to say 1 year at a fair, I won't name where, and the guy that was supposed to set the whole thing up and be the kind of overseeing this certain ride,
right,
was drunk.
Oh,
and I was like, all right. It was like 2 PM. Like,
I'm out.
Yeah. He goes, I'll put you on this ride. I said, no, we're good. I was working at news at the time. I said, we're good.
It's like, hey, could I have a safety harness like everybody else does?
Right.
Might.
Okay. Can you say this word right here?
Let's try. Apothecary. Apothecary. And
oh my God.
Apothecary.
Say it again.
Apothecary.
Read the headline.
Gardens apothecary brings slice of nature to spring. Wait, I think I'm putting the C in the wrong spot.
Say it again.
Apothecary. Apothecary.
Apothecary.
Oh
my gosh. You're going to have a heart attack.
I'm assuming that's close, but not right.
Apothecary.
Okay.
For Eden Faulkner to start an apothecary in Springfield.
Gotcha.
Good for you.
Good job, Eden.
That way. Hey, Facebook is expanding their Gallatin data center.
Ooh, data.
Is it data or data?
I'm not sure. Yeah. I think it's like tomato or tomato, but I've actually never met anybody that's called a tomato. Have you?
Hello, right here, me.
Oh,
just
wow.
because they'll make you mad. Look, the place is huge out there.
That is big. Just people writing code there?
I guess so. Hey, National Matter 40 years ago. This is crazy story.
What's up?
A bizarre sniper attack on the Duck River left 3 people dead.
Whoa, sniper.
During a fishing trip, 2 dudes shot him. And there are these 2 dudes.
Just with us. Wow. I feel like a sniper rifle is something it's hard to obtain, right?
I don't know. It could be a regular gun. I don't know. I mean, how...
Snipe, I guess.
Yeah.
Snipe could be a verb.
That's terrible.
That is awful.
Oh, man. All right, so we're going down to what else we got going on today. Oh, it's time for our, you know what it is? I think it's time for our stocks.
Yes, I'm so ready. I need the money.
Let's get over here.
For the weekend. Come on.
Get over here. Oh, before we get to that.
What's up?
Hard pass on this story. Amazon's Alexa could soon mimic voice of dead relatives.
Okay, yeah, no.
Who wants this?
Is there some sort of vote I can vote against this?
Who wants this?
Hello, Clarice.
The capability is in development and would allow the virtual assistant to mimic the voice of a specific person based on less than a minute of provided recording. No.
I love the first line. Alexa might soon replicate the voice of family members, even if they're dead.
That's terrible.
Scary. Very scary.
I mean, I miss my mom tremendously.
Right.
I know she's in heaven, but
right.
I don't want her to say, "Hey, Joe, pick up your clothes."
Exactly. I talk to loved ones that have passed, but I don't want them talking back to me.
Right. This is no. Stop this, people. This is not the way to do things.
Right. How did that pitch meeting go? Look, I got a new idea. You're gonna probably freak out at first, but what if dead people could talk to us?
In a video played by Amazon, a young child asked Alexa, "Can Grandma finish reading me The Wizard of Oz?"
Oh no.
Alexa acknowledges the request and switches to another voice mimicking the child's grandma.
Okay, in that light, it sounds okay.
No, it doesn't. If it furthers the conversation of where's grandma and how do I get to heaven, that's I guess, but no.
What if it like becomes the grandma?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that.
I don't want to hear most people that are alive,
right?
Let alone dead. All right, what a bizarre story. All right, time for our stocks. What we got today? Give us something good.
Come on.
But man,
no whammies.
We're down negative for the year. Thanks, everybody.
Oh no, all 3 arrows are down.
We're down up. We were at one time. We were up 13%.
Oh no. This is when you hold strong, though.
It is.
Then you buy more or no?
Mm-hmm.
Sell high.
I don't know.
Low sell.
All right, I went to this event yesterday too as well. The
nice.
Predators and Bill Haslam met the press for the first time, and I asked
Bill
Haslam a simple question. Let me see if we're they use my question in here. Probably not. I said, "What's your message to Preds fans?"
It's a very nice
your message.
What is it?
He said, "We're going to put winners on the ice and keep doing what we've been doing, and everything kind of status quo."
How involved is the owner? I guess it depends on the owner, right?
There's like 17 different owners.
Oh yeah, because
so
I go in
on.
On
try to get one majority owner, and that will be Bill Haslam.
Gotcha.
So that's what's going to go on there.
Okay. Are you? I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. I guess I like you. You like Bill, right? You just don't like his brother.
Yeah, his brother is a disaster. The owner of the Browns.
Gotcha.
Come on, where's my question? I like to have my questions in here. I don't think they put it in. Who cares? I care though because it's my question.
Well, yeah, it's got to be in there somewhere.
National Super Speedway, going to be a big activity tonight. It's the Rackley Roofing Truck Race 200. Tomorrow it's the Xfinity race. Then Sunday the Allied 400 taking place at 4:00 in the afternoon too.
Yes, nice and toasty.
You going to go out there?
I am. Yes, I do have tickets.
Out there today.
You're going there today?
Be out there today.
Nice.
And tomorrow and not Sunday.
They're gonna throw you in the car again?
I don't know. They'll throw me somewhere. Hey, name a Brothers Osborne song again.
Okay, cool. So he bit a bat, right? He bit the bat's head off. Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
Hey, it's part Osborne. You're right.
Hey, there we go.
Look, the trumpet is first bloodhound named Top Dog.
Oh, look at him.
A good boy.
He knows it too. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. What a great story.
It is. Trump beat a French bulldog, a German shepherd, a Maltese English setter, a Samoyed, and a Lakeland Terrier to take the trophy. I was shocked, said Trumpet. Competition was stiff, and sometimes I feel like I'm a bit of an underdog. That's what he would say if he could talk.
Bit of an underdog.
All right, time for your horoscope here, Taurus. Thank you, intern.
That was underrated,
brother.
That was really good. That joke there.
Thank you so much.
All right. You'll meet with resistance if you try to make a spontaneous move.
All right. So there were like World War II, a lot of resistance groups that were fighting the Nazis. Is this part of this? Are you fighting something?
It could be in my past life. You know what? Makes sense. I get flashbacks. Rethink your plans, then pursue what's feasible. And as soon as I figure out what feasible is, I will.
I think you're hungry.
Okay, gotcha. Then, okay,
you're feasting.
Pursue some McDonald's. Don't follow imprudent people or those making suggestions that can lead to financial loss.
Okay.
All right.
So that's good advice right there. You need to listen to Dave Ramsey today.
I'll do it. Imprudent. I'll Google that as well.
Going to come back to me. There's something else you're going to see that I like to look at it going on. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to comic striptease. We got two for you again. We're going to double up now. We're going to Beetle Bailey and Blondie. Looks like Beetle Bailey's in the kitchen with the chef who looks a lot like Sarge, but with a scruffy beard. And then this guy's got tattoos of a heart on his arm. So, this. He's
probably nice.
This cook, he's rough but soft.
Exactly. Yeah, he has a soft spot for his mother.
He does. All right. So we'll do Beetle Bailey first. Which voice do you want?
I think I'm going to try to do Clint Eastwood. I've never tried it, so here we go.
Do you want to be Beetle or the cook?
I'll be the cook.
Okay, and I'll do Travolta again, just because.
Well, actually, can I be Beetle?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, switch up at the last minute there.
Okay, so you're Beetle, and I'll be the cook. You're Clint Eastwood, and I am Travolta from Grease. All right,
perfect. Go. What's in the stew?
It's a little this, a little that, and a whole lot of whatever. What's he pouring in there? And a whole lot of whatever.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Dagwood is sleeping, and that's all he does. It's like Friday, he's sleeping. He needs to be at work. Okay. And all right, this is weird. Some little dude walk around his house.
All right.
I'll do the kid. I'll Bob Hope, and you'll be Dagwood. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Hey, would you mind watching my goldfish while I'm on vacation, Mr. B?
Sure.
Thanks, Mr. B. He's upstairs in your bathtub.
All right, so is that like a?
Let's break it down.
Come up and look at my duck in the bath. This is all weird.
And I don't think Dagwood's going to go do it. He doesn't look like. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to check on that fish once.
This is weird.
And again, the dog's concerned.
A little bit, yeah. And he's just so here's my problem.
Right.
Yeah, I blame the kid's parents because the kid's parents are letting him walk around some neighbor man's home.
Right.
Just kind of unannounced.
While he's asleep.
And the kid went upstairs and started the bathtub and Dagwood didn't move. This is there's a lot to see here. So.
A lot to unpack.
So between all this, and if I ask, if you're still watching, that's on you.
Yeah, that's your fault.
This stuff. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Our good friend Les Carter will join us. He's a national icon. He's got a show tonight. We'll talk to Les about some of the shows he's got upcoming. It's going to be a lot of fun with him. That's next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Mass, what's that store Opry Mill is that?
H&M, I believe.
H&M, there we go. Yeah. Not to be confused with S&M. Big, totally different. That's two different stores. The guy in the middle is a State Department interpreter. What if Lyndon Baines Johnson said, I'd like peace between our countries, and the interpreter says, You're stupid. You smell.
He said that you look weird.
I mean, this guy here could hold the fate of the planet. I'm not going to eat because it's 105 degrees out there. It doesn't sound appealing to me when it's that hot. Maybe that's because I'm just weird.
It's actually, no, you're not. Well, you are weird, but for different reasons.
You make this sound really good, though, Miss Cheap.
Well, it's a good one, and they've had this every year for maybe 10 or 12 years.
Name me a song by Brothers Osborne.
Okay. We are brothers, and we're from the Osborne.
It's a good song. This morning, traffic is pretty good so far. Weather is low 90s today, but not it's won't be close to 1,000,000 degrees like it was earlier in the week. So look forward to that. All right. So one of the cool things about this show is like we like to spread the positivity. We like highlighting a lot of cool things happening in the area. And we like bringing on people who I think are Nashville icons. If you just moved to Nashville the last couple of years, learn our history because some amazing musicians in this town. We got one that joins us next. Let's bring in Les Kerr, who's got a show tonight out in Bellevue. Les, good morning to you. How are you, pal?
Where'd he go?
He was there. He was just there.
He was.
Let's pull it. Well, I'll tell you what.
Here he goes. Here he goes. There we go.
Les, how are you, man?
Good morning. How are you, Joe?
I'm doing well. It's an honor, my friend. An honor to have you on the show. How's life?
Life is doing great, and thank you for having me up this morning. I'm looking forward to talking to you, and I feel like we know each other because I've seen you so many times.
Absolutely. You know, you to me are a Nashville staple, a Nashville icon, and it's so good, Les, that you're still making music, still getting out there, entertaining the fans. So when I got the message that you got the show out in Bellevue tonight and you're still touring, that really made me smile, man. So how are things going for you overall?
Things are going great, especially now that I can sing and see the people that I'm looking at. I did 67 consecutive weekly shows from my house. In fact, what you're seeing behind me often showed up on the internet because I would go from room to room every week trying to make it interesting, you see. I called it the Live from Home tour. We did a T-shirt. It was incredible. And so seriously, we had a T-shirt, and you know, you can't have a T-shirt without the tour dates on the back. So the back of my T-shirt said event locations, living room, bedroom, kitchen, hallway. I will tell you that I never did one from the bathroom. I had my standards. So, but it's great to be out singing for people that I can talk to and look at and shake their hands and really get some response from.
Yeah, that is so good. You know, how long did you grow up in Nashville?
No, I grew up on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Pascagoula, Mississippi is my hometown, right in the upper heart of the Gulf Coast. But I have lived in Nashville, and I've lived in Bellevue for 35 years. I've been up here quite a while. My
goodness. So now that I know that you're from Pascagoula, I'm knocking Jimmy Buffett down to number 2 on the list.
Well, I'm in good company there. Thank you very much.
That's great. All right. So you continue. So what brought you to Nashville?
Well, music originally, but there's so much more to living here that I'm so proud to be able to be a part of. Nashville's just a good place to live. And I found this out in 1987 when I moved here. And I remember coming to Nashville in 1973. I was between my junior and senior years in high school, and a friend of mine named Phil Howell and I came up from Pascagoula. We somehow sweet-talked our parents into letting us come up for a long, I would say we were here for at least a week, and we stayed at Roger Miller's King of the Road Motor Inn. That tells you how long ago it was. But we were able to see the Grand Ole Opry the last year. It was still at the Ryman Auditorium. And that was a very big thrill. We got to see Porter and Dolly when they were still a duet. We got to see Tex Ritter and String Bean and people that were not around much longer after that. So it was great to sort of get a taste of Nashville. And then after that, I got into broadcasting. I wanted to be the Joe Dubin of my hometown. And So I ended up as a radio news director. I got a degree in journalism from Ole Miss and ended up doing broadcast news for quite a while. But then my heart was always in music and always in Nashville. And the whole time I was in radio, I was playing up and down the Gulf Coast from that corridor between the Florida Panhandle, the Alabama Gulf Coast, Mississippi Coast into New Orleans, where I've also spent quite a bit of time. So anyway, all that led me to come to Nashville when I was about 30 years old, and I've been here ever since.
That's fantastic. We're at your website up, leskerr.com. Now, you talk about tours, and we're going to pop up some tour dates you got coming up. You got a show tonight out in Bellevue. Tell us about the show tonight, Les.
Well, as I mentioned, I've lived in Bellevue, which is, of course, where all the stars live. And I have enjoyed being here. This is ever since I've lived in Nashville, I've lived in Bellevue. I just love the neighborhood, and I've lived at several different places, and I still do. There's a concert series that happens in June out at our wonderful city park, which we nicknamed Red Caboose Park. And it's so nice that they're having these concerts again. Of course, we went for a few years without it, and they started them back last year. So every Friday night in the month of June, they have a different musical act, and we are honored to be one of them. I actually performed at the rededication of Red Caboose Park when they reopened it back in September of 2019. And I was honored to be asked to do that. That was great fun. And so I love playing out here because I know so many people, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of my neighbors tonight. And whether I'm playing there or not, whoever's playing there always gets a great response. And I love that whole ambiance of celebrating the park and the people out here in my own neighborhood. I love the fact that, and as you know, as a traveling person yourself to do interviews and wherever you go, you're always watching your mileage. My total mileage from my house is about 12 miles back and forth where I'm playing tonight. So I really like that.
Right. Yeah, that should only cost you $30 in gas right now. All right.
That's right.
If you're describing your music, I love it. Enjoy the hillbilly blues, Caribbean rock and roll. Describe that in more detail, if you don't mind.
Well, when I moved to Nashville, people used to ask me what sort of music I played and that I wrote. And growing up on the Gulf Coast, I heard so many different musical styles. Rhythm and blues and jazz from New Orleans, country, gospel, and bluegrass from South Mississippi and South Alabama. A lot of good old rock and roll. And many people don't realize that so much rock and roll originated from the city of New Orleans. And growing up so close to there on the Mississippi coast, I heard a lot of it. In fact, we knew who Dr. John was long before his, nationwide, fame came along. So I loved everything from rockabilly to big band and just kind of put it all together. And my game plan is, if you play enough different styles of music, people are bound to like some of them. So that was my whole strategy, and it seems to have worked.
Fantastic. All right. Are you going to play something for us?
I do have my guitar, so I'll be happy to play for you.
All right, Les, let's hear it, brother. Take it away, my man.
All right, this is a song, and I think this might be the only song I'm aware of that actually mentions Bellevue. Now, there are a lot of songs about Nashville. There are a lot of songs about trains, but this is a train song that was inspired by the train that went by and still does go by the intersection at Bellevue Road and Old Harding. My first house in Bellevue was not far from there, and I noticed that I could hear it. When I was growing up, my grandfather, after he retired from working on the railroad, told me a lot of things about railroad lore and railroad history. And to this day, one of the things he told me that is still true is that when trains come to a crossing, they have to make 4 whistle blasts every crossing. 2 long blasts, a short blast, and a long blast. And in my effort to remain as obscure as possible, I thought that would be a great idea for a song. So I wrote this one. And this is called 2 Longs, a Short, and a Long. Listen for the Bellevue reference. It happens every time the chorus comes around. Here we go. And if you notice, when you hear a train whistle coming at a crossing, and you're sitting there, you're going, oh my gosh, I wish the train would go by. Before it gets to the crossing, you'll hear this. 2 longs, a short, and long. A diesel locomotive's crossing the song. 140 every morning, roll through Bellevue, then you're gone. 2 longs, a short, and a long. This time of night, there's no need to slow down. I'm going through a sleeping little town. You passed the torn down market and the old Masonic Hall. You ain't disturbing anyone at all. Two logs ashore and one. A diesel locomotive crossing town. One for every morning, road then you're gone. Two longs ashore and alone. I begin to ramble in my mind when I hear you up and down the line. I want to climb into the cab and let you take me far away, but I'll wake up right here come break of day. Two longs ashore and alone. A diesel locomotive crossing Sunday. One for every morning, then it's gone. Two longs ashore and alone. You could set a railroad watch by that old crossing there. You're always right on schedule with your lonesome tale to tell. Diesel engines, headlights burning bright, pulling freight and tank cars through the night. You're on the railroad memories I just can't turn loose. You can a couple dreams like an old blues. Two longs ashore and alone. A diesel locomotive crossing. One for every morning road of you, then you're gone. Two longs ashore and alone. Two longs ashore and alone. Two longs ashore and alone.
Yeah, Les Kerr, fantastic. Les, we're going to put up the website once again to see where you're playing. Now, you're playing tonight out in Bellevue. You're also doing something at the airport?
Yes, we do the Arts in the Airport concert series, and basically we play for a couple of hours, and I'll be there with my trio. This one will have Brent Stoker and Ken Osmick joining me on saxophone and acoustic guitar, and we play as people arrive. We did it just recently for all the people coming to Bonnaroo. We played for thousands of people from all over the country as they were arriving, and we enjoy doing that, and we do it several times a year. So it's just a great opportunity to see people from all over the world that come to Nashville. And we see a lot of people that we know because they're there greeting people, they're waiting. And we do it at the Green Bean Coffee Company, which used to be the Starbucks out there, if you know where that is, in the airport itself. Yeah.
So, and I'm going down, you're playing the Bluebird on July 6th. Les, you're busy, my man.
Well, I'm very excited about the Bluebird. That just came in recently, and we play there several times a year. We've done 31 consecutive Mardi Gras shows at the Bluebird Cafe. Every Fat Tuesday for 31 years, that's where we've been. Even during the pandemic, we did the show with the full band, but with no live audience in the club. That was interesting, but the Bluebird's been very good to me over the years. I started playing there when I first got to Nashville. In fact, it was the very first stage I ever walked on in Nashville, Tennessee, when I became a resident. And that was the good old show up and sign up writers nights. And I started doing those way back then. And I had this little circuit of writers nights that I would do around town, because you can find one every night of the week, at least one. And so I started doing that. But the Bluebird's been very good to me over the years. And we're also performing on July 3rd as part of Nashville's official July 4th weekend. They're calling it Let Freedom Sing. And on the Sunday afternoon, the 4th is a Monday. This Sunday, the Sunday the 3rd, we'll be at Walk of Fame Park, right there across from the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Bridgestone, and the Skilmerhorn. Excuse me. And so we'll be doing that at 2 o'clock on the 3rd of July with the full 6-piece band. We'll also have the full band at the Bluebird as well. So whenever I can, I bring in the saxophones and the keyboards, and we have a big old time.
It's an honor to have you on the show, Les. I think you are one of the reasons that makes Nashville fantastic. And so much success. We'll get together again down the line and promote some more things you got going on. It's an honor, Les. Thank you again.
Thank you, Joe. And thanks to Main Street Nashville. Y'all are doing a great job.
All right. Thank you. Les Kerr. Go to the website, leskerr.com. He is truly fantastic. He's been in Nashville, like he said, for a while. I've seen him countless times. The shows are so good and it's so unique. Again, it makes Nashville it makes Nashville really special. So again, thank you, Les Carr. Let's take a break. Come back to the other side. Cooking for Dummies. That's next.
Jody Jones Dentistry can handle all your dental needs, from the basics to cosmetic procedures. All of this in the nicest dental facility I have ever seen. Jody has done it right. They're located conveniently at 55 Music Square East, and for an appointment, it's simple. Dial 615-259-5100 and tell them Plaz sent you. When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
I'm Bart Durham.
I was sworn in as a lawyer in 1963, and I've been working as a lawyer since then.
We're a firm that does exclusively personal injury, a lot of tractor-trailer crashes. Insurance companies will open up their checkbooks when you force them to.
We have systems that work.
We get the most money for our clients in the shortest amount of time.
I'm Blair Durham. My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
It's your last chance to get a spring tune-up for summer. Complete Service Heat and Air can clean your coils, check out your motor, and make sure you have cold air on that first hot day of summer. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way. 24/7 service. Call us at 615-797-3997. That's 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties.
Really cool. The National Native Place Hawaii. That the world to me. All right, there's traffic looking good. What about the weather? Thanks for asking. They're brought to you with our good friends over at 54, the Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. Proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting our website or their website, all of our websites. joinallofus.org/54. Our pick city of the day for weather, Dixon, Tennessee. Right now, pleasant outside. High near 70 later on today, high about 92. So not as hot as it's been. Tonight, maybe about 65 degrees. Nights have been really pleasant. So all our friends over in Dixon, Tennessee, and Dixon County, hello. all right, it is time as we usually do this on Wednesday, but we had to do the awards show in Clarksville on Wednesday. So we'll get back to regular routine next week for our Cooking for Dummies. So as our Cooking for Dummies, this week we made sliders, and Chef Chris has some important information for you when you're cooking outside on the grill. As always, these segments brought to you by our good friends at Amber Falls Winery. Check out them online, amberfallswinery.com, or visit them inside Opry Mills Mall. They have a nice little tasting station inside Opry Mills that is really well done. You'll so enjoy going over there and seeing the gang at Amber Falls. So here's this week's Cooking for Dummies. Hey everybody, welcome back in for another great edition of Cooking for Dummies with a Big Dummy. We're at Black Diamond Culinary in Cool Springs with a good friend, Chef Chris. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
I'm still recovering from those deviled eggs last week.
Oh my gosh, weren't they delicious?
They were really, I couldn't stop at just 20. All right, so today we're cooking sliders, cooking good sliders, which has become the rage for a lot of people.
It is, and it's just nice size for little kids if you have a picnic.
Oh, yeah, we'll have picnics all
and for
the time.
Big kids, too.
Right. Again, these segments brought to you by our good friends at Amber Falls Winery. Check them out online at amberfallswinery.com. Even better, go visit them inside Opry Mills. They have a little tasting room. You can sit there and talk to everybody. It's a really, really cool thing they've got going on there. All right, take us to the beginning. Where do we go?
So we have most grocery stores today make nice little hamburger sliders. And we're going to use the King's Hawaiian buns for the sliders. And if you're having a crowd, it's nice to have everything just set out, your mustard, your mayonnaise, your pickles, and your cheeses, and everybody can put their own hamburgers together once they're cooked up.
Okay, so question. So a slider is like the little brother of a hamburger.
That's right.
So when we cook less than we would a hamburger because it's smaller, or do we still cook it till it's good to go? That's an awful question. I'm sorry.
We cook the hamburgers to everybody's taste, whether you like them rare, medium well, well. It's to everybody's taste. So it's the cooking time is about the same length, whether we do a full-size hamburger or a small hamburger.
Okay, I'm a weirdo because I like medium. I also like it raw, as we've seen from episode 1 of Cooking Redundant.
Steak tartare.
All right.
We got it.
All right, so that's it. So to the grill.
So we're going to go to the grill in just a minute. So we're going to put some seasoning on here first before we head to the grill. And Weber has beautiful seasoning. So we have Chicago-style steak seasoning right here.
Okay.
And we're just going to sprinkle just a little bit on all of our hamburgers so we have all of our flavors seasoned on our hamburger seasoned very well.
So even if people want their hamburger cooked with nothing on it, it's okay to add a little something?
It's okay to add a little salt and pepper to it. Sam, salt and pepper for you.
Sam, watch yourself. I like Lowry sauce.
Lowry sauce is delicious.
I load up a Lowry sauce.
You can put Lowry sauce. You can put barbecue sauce. Some people like a little Asian flavors with soy sauce.
Wow.
It's to your taste. There's no right or wrong doing burgers.
You could put me on a deserted island with raw meat and Lowry sauce. Never come rescue me.
Okay. We're in business.
Good. All right, so now we head over to the...
We're going to head over to the grill on the stove.
Be right back.
I'll be right back.
Hey, we've come over to the grill, and you've got a griddle.
We have a griddle going this way. All the juices are going to stay inside of our hamburger instead of dripping down off of our hamburgers.
I love griddles.
Love griddles.
My good friend John Denver, rest in peace, told me about a griddle one time.
I know about that griddle. I love that griddle.
All right, so here they are.
So here they are. So we're going to put our hamburgers one by one on the grill.
It's that song, right? The ants go marching. No. Is that not a song?
It's a song. Our little,
I love that sound.
Our little sliders are talking to us.
They are. Griddles are excellent.
They're excellent. They can hold a lot. So indoor cooking is good for rainy days if you can't get outside the grill.
Okay. All right, there.
All right.
How long do we...
So we're going to cook these for a couple minutes on this side, and then we're going to flip them over and cook them for about 3 or 4 minutes on the other side to get them about medium well.
Okay, here's a really another dumb question. So the griddle is steamed by the oven? By the stove?
By the stove.
Okay. All right, so you put it on. So whatever the stove's on, the griddle's going to be on the same thing.
The griddle will be on the same thing, about 300 degrees. So this is a really hot griddle.
It is a hot griddle.
It's a hot griddle going on.
Are griddles becoming popular?
You know, if you want to cook indoors and you can't, most apartments don't allow grills outside.
Good.
So if you want to cook and have a party in your apartment, I would get a beautiful griddle or a grill to put on top of your stovetop in your apartment.
All right, so explain this to me. When we're cooking, and we're going to cook most of these mediums because it's in the middle, do you flip it over to check and see if you're medium, or do you wait a couple minutes?
We wait just a couple minutes because we're going to get them nice and golden brown, and then when we turn them over, they'll get golden brown on the other side.
Okay.
And so what you do when your hamburger meat, you maybe take your hamburger meat 30 minutes out before you cook them, so they'll be more closer to room temperature, so the insides will cook evenly.
Okay. I got all that. All right, so by the magic of editing, watch this. Hey, we're back again. All right, now I just did something, and Chef Chris says you shouldn't do it. I do it all the time. Is I press down, and I shouldn't do that. Why?
So what we want to do is when we're cooking our burgers, we want to leave all the delicious fat juices in it so you have a juicy hamburger.
So no more?
No more pressing your hamburgers down and releasing all the juices out of it.
So how do you test that it's good to go? These are medium.
So some people will cut them open a little bit to see if it's cooked enough for them. You can do that if you just want to cut one open. So the ones that we put on about the same time will be about the same as the one you split open.
God, I always hate ruining that one guy. Like, this is the guinea pig
that's the guinea pig, and the rest of them.
Not going to get the.
That's not going to get the joy stain hold.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we good?
Okay, so we're good. So some of the hamburgers that people want a little bit more on the rare to medium side, we'll take those off first. And then the ones on the back, we will cook them more to medium well.
Okay.
So this way everybody gets to have their choice of burger.
This guy's giving me some difficulty over here.
Little critter that got away.
Yeah. Don't like his attitude. But it really smells good.
It smells amazing.
And this took no time at all.
No time at all.
All right, I'm going to flip this guy over.
Flip it over.
Just because he's had a little attitude today. Oh, shouldn't do that. Yeah. I love these little spatulas.
These are so good for sliders. These are just little XOX brand, and they're just perfect for flipping small little hamburgers over.
Nice. All right, we're going to go dress it now?
We're going to go dress our hamburgers
All right,
up.
follow us. Wow, look how fast this was. Great job. We started over here, went to the griddle, flipped on both sides, about 3 minutes apiece. Now we're back over here and ready to go.
We're ready to put all our fixings on our little sliders.
All right, you had a stat for us about properly cooking food outdoors, right?
Yes. So with the 4th of July and the holidays and everybody eating food outside by the pool or having a family reunion, it's really important to keep cold foods cold and hot foods hot. There's over 128,000 people a year get hospitalized from food poisoning. So it's really, really important to keep your cold foods cold, your hot foods hot, and 3,000 people die a year. So please be mindful of how long your food's been sitting out. Bring it back inside if you need to, or heat it back up, or get it cold.
If there's any concern about if it's been out or too long, just throw it away.
Throw it away. It's not worth getting hospitalized and missing all the family fun at the reunion.
You're right. Look at you dropping stats today.
Yes.
You're like McGruff the crime dog. You've got all these great things. All right, so now we've prepared. Everything's good to go. We checked everything. What do we do now?
So now, if you want to toast your buns, you're welcome to, but I just like my buns just plain right out of the wrapper. And we put our nice hot hamburger on our little buns. And then whatever fixings you want to put, we have pepper jack cheese, Kobe jack, Swiss, cheddar cheese on top of your hamburger. We have our ketchup, mayonnaise, mustards, and pickles. And if you want anything else on your hamburgers, onions and everything else, you're welcome to put all the fixings you want. Side dishes might be potato salad or macaroni salad. We're going to do potato salad today.
All right, so we've done probably 15 or 16 of these. We cooked a lot of things. I like this for simplicity and for the message of just being cognizant of what you're doing and what you're cooking.
Exactly. Just keeping flavors simple and fun.
You're the best. Great job.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, there's all information once again on the screen. Black Diamond Culinary. You go to visit them at blackdiamondculinary.com, or again, our good friends who are teammates on this journey with us, visit them at amberfallswinery.com, or go see them inside Opry Mills Mall. They got a testing area there, a wine tasting area that they have there. So check them out at Amber Falls Winery. Well done, Chef Chris.
Well done.
You're the best.
Cheers.
Let's eat. We'll see you next week.
I look at it as building relationships. I've got, my phone has got the phone number of every head football coach, every basketball coach, every baseball coach, every softball coach, every athletic director in Wilson County in it. If something ever happens to me, that phone's going to be a pretty good commodity for somebody. And I've known these people. I grew up in Wilson County. I went to Lebanon High School. I went to Cumberland when it was a junior college. I am now covering even some grandchildren of guys I went to school with.
I think journalism is like politics. It's all local, and I think Main Street Media has really hit on something that I've been preaching for 50 years, and keep the news local, right local stories for local readers, and that's what I like about Main Street Media. I finally found somebody who agrees with me philosophically about concentrate on local subjects, local topics, and you'll bring your readers in.
Well, I was a business writer for the Banner, and we were trying to use our business section to get new readers in who were not traditional business page readers. And so I'd occasionally write about a sale or a deal, something, or a free day at somewhere. And, I just got great response. And this is before email and all of that, and so I would be getting calls and, actual letters from people who, and it was clear that everybody loves a bargain, whether you're rich or poor, men or women. I think people like to think that they're getting more than their money's worth. And so I proposed it as an occasional column, and it sort of took on a life of its own. I had no idea that it would turn into a full-time career job and that I'd still be doing it all these years later. But I love it. I still love it.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Look at the traffic there this morning, making your way in. Nice, everybody, nice. By the way, I want to mention we're doing the weather this morning for Dixon, brought to you by our friends at 54 in the All of Us program. It is, don't forget the buck dancing, state buck dancing championship going on in Dixon this weekend. So check them out over there. All right, welcome back to the show. As we do every Thursday, Friday, we've kind of moved around these 2 days. Time for our Pet of the Week, brought to you by our good friends at Regal Realty Group and our good friend, Hunter Briley. I spent time this week at True Rescue. I'm going to put their website up there. Enter, can you pop that up? There we go. Thanks, buddy. Mm-hmm. So I rescue in Mount Juliet that does cats, and spent time with them, and they do a simply fantastic job of rescuing and getting cats adopted out. They are amazing. So we're lucky to have them in our area. We got so many great rescues in our area, and this is just one of them. So we spent time there. So they have a Maine Coon cat up for adoption who's really cool. He's got a terrible backstory, but he's awesome. And so here's this week's Pet of the Week.
Hi, my name's Kristen. I'm the Director of Operations here at True Rescue, and I've got Choo Choo, 5-year-old Maine Coon cat. He is neutered. He was surrendered to a Banfield Animal Hospital in Kentucky. Choo Choo is FIV positive. If you know anything about FIV cats, they can live very long, healthy lives. He is a Maine Coon mix and is essentially a lap dog. He wants nothing more than to just cuddle with you and sit on your lap. Very, very sweet boy looking for his forever home.
And let's go back over the FIV again. I had a cat for 13 years that had it. Didn't affect him, lived a wonderful life. So don't be scared by that.
Absolutely. It is not a terminal diagnosis, unfortunately. Some owners do terminate for that reason, but he will live a healthy, happy life. He is absolutely safe to be around other cats. The rate of transmission is low, but he behavior tested here very, very well and gets along with all the other cats in the building.
So when people ask, what is a Maine Coon cat? I know what it is, but for those out there.
You're testing me, but the features that are unique to Choo Choo as a Maine Coon mix, you'll see the tufts on the inside of his ears. Paws have got tufts. He's got a very striking face, very full body, and very, very striking full tail. So
I was going to say, they're big boys.
They're big boys, big girls. I think he's weighing in at just a little over 11 pounds, but yeah, he's a sweet guy.
What's Choo Choo's backstory?
Choo Choo was left surrendered to a Banfield Animal Hospital by his owners. When he tested positive for FIV, they no longer wanted him, so a veterinary contact of ours reached out and asked us to assist, knowing that True Rescue does help FIV cats find forever homes.
And so, once again, he's fine and dandy.
Yep.
All right, what about if you have cats at home?
So you just want to be cautious and make sure that he's getting along with them. FIV is transmitted through deep bite wounds. We've not seen any type of negative behavior with Choo Choo. He's done really, really well here. Even with the most ornery of females in the building, he's done great.
Yeah, so he's surrounded by cats here.
He is. We're a communal facility, 7,000 square feet, 250 animals in-house currently, 300 in our care. He lives communally with males and females of all ages.
Look how handsome he is.
He's striking.
He's a handsome boy. And again, True Rescue, you guys can find you guys on the internet, Facebook.
Yes, truerescue.org. If you want to apply to adopt, truerescue.org, click on the Adoptable Pets tab, fill out Choo Choo's application. We also have over 130 kittens in-house currently, so if you're looking for a kitten, this is the place to be.
Perfect. All information is at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, Choo Choo, we're going to get you home, okay, buddy? He's like, get out of my face. All right, we'll see you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Again, there's a website, True Rescue. Go to truerescue.org, see all the cats up for adoption and the amazing work they do there. And again, they're located in Mount Juliet, but if you log on the website, you see everything that's happening there. Even this cat right here who looks like a brown cinnamon sugar Pop-Tart. So if I had this cat, I would probably get him in a headlock and kiss him all over. That's what I do. So be warned, animals, if you get adopted by me. All right, let's take a break. Come back. Celebrity birthdays on the other side.
While federal coverage is really important, often I really think that a lot of the decisions that are going to impact you most are made at the local level. Like where's the stop sign's going to go, what's your speed limit going to be, how much you're going to pay in property taxes, we talked about that a lot, and how much funding the schools are going to get, zoning decisions that are going to impact which developers can come in and change the neighborhoods and grow the city. And all those decisions are going to be made at the local level.
The city famous for its music is quiet now, but it's about to be overwhelmed by the symphony of speed. Nashville Superspeedway will be rocking from the pit to the grandstand. June 24th through 26th, the Ally 400 NASCAR Cup Series race weekend brings a mix of incredible racing and live entertainment. Tickets are going fast, so visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com today and join the full throttle fun.
All right, welcome back to the show. Time for celebrity birthdays. Intern, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I didn't do
Nobody
well.
cares. All right, first birthday is Jeff Beck. How old is rocker guitar player Jeff Beck?
If I had to bet on Beck, I would go 54.
He is 78.
Yeah, that was my next
No
guess,
less
though.
Kerr, though, I'll tell you that.
No, he's not.
Not at all. The drummer for Fleetwood Mac, named after Fleetwood Mac, Mick Fleetwood. How old is he?
Oh, I didn't know that. Let's go 61.
75.
There you go.
And rumor has it Animal from the Muppets.
Which one?
The drummer, Animal, the crazy Animal.
Oh, yeah.
From the Muppet Band.
Is that him?
Is based after him. That's the rumor. Going down.
One day I want to be a Muppet.
Actor Peter Weller. He was RoboCop.
Ooh, okay. Original.
80s. Yep.
Let's see. 58.
God, he's 75.
Is he really?
He was also in Dexter, too.
Oh, which character? I love that show.
He was the one that was on the Dexter. The private eye that was on the Dexter.
Oh, really?
That was buddies with the other guy from the police department.
Oh.
I think Dexter killed him, put him in the back of his trunk or something.
Yeah, I think that's a common theme for him, it seems like.
It is. Mindy Kaling from The Office. She is simply fantastic. A brilliant writer.
Which character is she? Sorry.
Kelly Kapoor.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. She's probably 46.
43.
Oh, I was going to say 45, but I didn't.
Minka Kelly?
Minka Kelly.
I don't know her, but her dad used to play in Aerosmith.
She's from Slovakia. No, I don't know. Let's say she's probably 41.
42. Yeah. Well done. All right, more celebrities today. Here we go. Actress Michelle Lee. She was on Knots Landing.
Knots Landing, never heard of it, but I know her birthday or her date of birth is 56 years ago.
80. Actor, director George Stanford Brown. He was in the TV show called The Rookies back in the 70s.
Back in the 70s, so he's probably 77.
79. Yeah, you got one there. Good job. She was also in RoboCop. Nancy Allen. She's also in a good movie called Blowout with John Travolta.
Okay.
She's been in a few other things. So Nancy Allen.
68.
72.
Ah.
Let's see who else. Oh, bass player and singer of Tears for Fears, Kurt Smith.
Tears for Fears. Do you know anything they sing?
Oh, yeah. Shout, shout, let it all out. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Oh, I like it. Okay. 63.
61. Got
Yes.
two. Well done.
I think
Actress Sherry Stringfield of ER. She was in the original cast.
Okay. 54.
55. You got three.
I think I have 4.
Hey, man. No commentary.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Singer Glenn Medeiros. He's like, nothing's gonna stop my love for you. You want to know how much I love you?
73.
back in the 52, back in the 80s. Beyonce's younger sister, Solange.
Solange. Oh, Solange, of course. Let's go third. No. 44.
36. You were on the path, man.
On the tip of my tongue.
And you didn't do it. That's all we got for today.
Second guess. All right.
Wait, hold on, let me see one more. We got one more on the horoscope list. They usually list some birthdays up there that maybe we missed right there. Give you a chance to get 3.
I'll give you a chance.
And none. All right, too bad there. You tried, though. All right, brother. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.
All right, see y'all.
All right, many thanks to our guest today, Les Kerr. Thank you so much. And again, our Cooking for Dummies segment, our Pet of the Week. Thank you, Hunter Briley and Rigo Realty Group. And, of course, Chef Chris out of Black Diamond Culinary. Another fun week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you at the Speedway this weekend. Be safe, be kind, be nice. Let people in traffic open doors. And remember this, my friends, nobody ever went broke by giving. See you next week. Those spins, man. Those come from the diaphragm on those. Are you ready?
Scamper around like a little rascal. Yes. Work it. Yeah. That was perfect.